Hi, welcome back to my channel, guys. So if you're new here, I would appreciate if you subscribe or like this video, or any of my videos for that matter. It would definitely help me, and I would appreciate that. And then so today I kind of wanted to talk about something that I have personally struggled with a lot, and I'm sure a lot of you guys struggle with that too. If you guys kind of want to start some sort of content creation, and the topic that is what do I pick as my niche, what do I make stuff about. And I have actually personally struggled with that for quite some time, you know and I have just recently realized that that is definitely one of the worst things you can think about before you have started your journey. Because the first step to kind of getting into the social media world is not picking your niche, or not thinking about how good your content or your art for that matter is. The first step is just starting. The It's not getting better at something, it's not getting good. The first step is just getting start, you know just getting comfortable with the fact that your face would be out there in the social media. It would be available for people to comment on. It would be available to people to disagree on, and and have comments on. And so I have actually personally struggled with picking my niche. What do I make stuff about? And I read this book. I don't quite remember the name of it, or what chapter was this kind of was from. But the whole thought was that first step is getting started, kind of making your way into this world, and then the second step is getting better. And so far there's no niche involved in this process. Your niche, that's way way down the line. And when I say way down the line, I mean I have seen people making content for quite some time and not giving a shit about what they're making. They're just doing lifestyle vlogs, technical stuff, just advice or whatever. But of course you are drawn to some kind of stuff that you want to talk about. For me personally, that is filmmaking. I'm very passionate about that. I do photography on the side, but I definitely want to get into like the video side of that, video medium of filmmaking. So I kind of want to share that at some point, but definitely not right now. If I was fixated on making the best video, the most cinematic video possible, I don't think I don't think this would be my probably third or fourth video at this point. I would still be fixated on that. Say the color is not right, the shots are not composed properly, the subject is not there. There would just be too many pieces for me to put into this one small project, and put that out there. Instead of being fixated on that, and kind of thinking about that, I just started making these videos, talking to the camera. I'm actually thinking about doing some sort of vlogs. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that, or you guys would wanna kind of learn from somebody who's just getting into this world in 2024 and just starting out. And I mean, I do have a little bit of camera knowledge, but that just for photos. Of course you guys know video is a whole different medium and format, and there's a different set of rules that you guys have to follow. But I mean, I kind of know those rules. And I do have an idea what I kind of want to make, but it's definitely not an easy choice. So if you guys are, I don't know, interested in that, I can definitely kind of talk in that respect too, about videos, and then how to make them, how to kind of wrap your head around what to make, how to make, things like that. And this is actually my journey, kind of starting from the, the very, starting from zero, and not knowing much about this whole platform, um and stuff like that. I mean, I do consume a lot of content, so I do kind of know, you know what what I would want to make, and then how I want to, pivot with my with my content from one direction to another, because I do want to make, some sort of income with this. And then of course I don't want to, just make money. I want to like provide some sort of, value. So these were just gonna, two my 2 cents on getting into social media. And that was the, kind of my tip of the day, I guess, if you guys will, that, do not worry about picking your niche. Just start, just kind of, say the things. Just, record your thoughts, whatever you would, normally write in a journal, write down, or kind of, um think about stuff in your own head. Just kind of record that. And I'm fairly positive that there's somebody out there in the world that would resonate with that, and is going through the same stuff as you. And that would actually be kind of very helpful to them. And that's how you kind of find a community, and get together with like-minded people, and bounce idea from each other. So that was kind of my 2 cents on the whole, what should I do on social media. Just kind of, I mean, everybody has, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, or whatever. Just look at your For You page, look at your, main page on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or whatever that is. What kind of stuff are you into? What kind of stuff, gets you excited? What kind of stuff, you think that you would be able to make better? Is it, comedy sketches? Is it, cinematic, videos? Is it vlogs? Is it sort of, short films? Is it movies? Music videos? Whatever that is. um and I think, it is very, very powerful tool in that regards, because the question to your answer, what should I make, is literally right in front of you. Like, what are you consuming? Don't just be a consumer. Be like, be the one that actually makes stuff too. Don't just be a watcher in sitting in the stadium just watching. Be a player too at some point. And this is actually also, I read, somewhere in the book quite a while ago, actually a couple of years ago at this point, that everybody, wants to be a player, but there are very few selected individuals that kind of have the guts to be a player. And as a matter of fact, being a player and being a fan watching in the stadium is not that, the two people are not that far apart. Just the, one person, the player, has gone through an intense period of doubt on themselves, training, hardship. That person has, put in a lot of time compared to the person that just, watches and being a fan. So I won't make this video too long, but I am getting, some sort of camera, mic, and just sort of a better lighting. I'm not sure how this kind of looks. It is very mediocre, to be honest, but I kind of wanted to start before I get fixated on that stuff as well. This is just videos I'm recording on my phone, kind of putting my thoughts out there. So I am getting, more comfortable every single time I put my phone up and record these videos. But I would, highly appreciate if you guys could give me some feedback, positive, negative, just throw it my way. I wouldn't mind. Anything is welcome. And definitely I would appreciate if you guys, subscribe, like this video, and comment on this video. Let me know how, you guys want to see something different in the future. Is there something you guys want me to, talk about? Although I'm not, expert in any sort of topic or whatever, but try to do my best to kind of give you guys my input. And that's it, from me. Thank you guys, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Peace out.